All right, welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive.
Yeah.
Today, we're looking at the Winnipeg Jets, and they are off to
A hot start.
a hot start.
Yeah.
They've won 9 of their first 10,
Exactly.
which is amazing.
It is.
We have this article here that breaks down the first 10 games, and we're going to kind of,
Take a look.
take a look at it and see,
You know what's been working?
what's going on.
Why are they winning?
Yeah.
Can they sustain it?
So they did lose their first game.
They did.
Which
to Toronto.
To Toronto.
Yeah.
Which is,
Happens.
tough game. Yeah.
But still, 9 out of 10, they're leading the league right now, I think.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
Which is impressive.
That's incredible.
I mean,
They beat Detroit after that.
Yeah, they beat Detroit 6-2.
6-2. That's a big win.
Yeah,
After a loss, you got to bounce back. So
Yeah, exactly. They showed some resilience.
yeah, and they showed they're not going to just lay down and die after a loss.
Exactly.
So Connor,
Wow.
5th in scoring in the league right now.
5th in scoring, 500 career points.
Yeah,
He's a leader on that team, and he's been fantastic.
that's incredible.
He's scoring every game,
He's scoring every game. That's insane.
which is nuts.
So Neil Pionk, he had a
He had a rough one against the Leafs, but bounced back with 2 goals against Detroit,
2 goals against Detroit.
which is great.
A nice little bounce back for him.
Yeah, after a rough game.
Exactly.
You can
It's
make
like
a-
bounce back.
Yeah.
So he and Dylan Sandberg, they've been paired together on defense, and
That's been great.
they've been great.
It's been a good pairing.
They're really working well together.
Yeah, Pionk's got that offensive edge, and Sandberg's a little more stay-at-home.
Yeah,
Which is a good
mix. Good mix.
Yeah, so top line. We got to talk about the top line.
Oh yeah,
Connor, Scheifele, and Velarde. They dominated against Detroit.
they did. They were incredible.
They were all over the ice.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Are they finally clicking the way that everyone was hoping they would?
Well, they looked good, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's the best I've seen them play together so far.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
Yeah.
it's only been 10 games.
Yeah, it's early.
We got to see if they can keep this up.
Yeah, they've had a couple of tough games, but I think this is the first time where we've really seen
Yeah.
them dominate.
Dominate like that.
Yeah.
It's promising.
That's for sure.
I mean, if they can play like that consistently, they're going to be dangerous.
Oh, for sure.
So their power play is ranked number 1 in the league right now
Yeah.
at like almost 45%,
That's insane.
which is ridiculous.
44.8.
Yeah.
Was
So,
Good.
imagine if their even strength was as good as their power play.
Oh, they'd be unstoppable.
They would be a scary team.
That's for sure.
So there has been some debate, though,
Oh, yeah.
about
Yeah.
Kurt Arneal's decision to stick with that top line,
Yeah.
even when they were struggling a little bit earlier in the season.
Yeah.
I mean, some people think he should have mixed things up. Yeah.
It's tough because you don't want to mess with a good thing, but also
Which you also
got to adapt.
You got to be willing to adapt, yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes you got to make tough decisions.
Especially as a coach,
Yeah.
you're always under the microscope.
Yeah. Especially when you're winning, everyone's watching you. Like, what are you going to do?
But he's shown a lot of faith in his players, and it seems to be paying off.
Yeah, it seems to be paying off. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
They can keep this up.
We'll see if they can keep it going,
Yeah.
because they do have some tough games coming up.
Yeah. Columbus and Tampa Bay are their next 2 games.
Yeah, those are going to be tough.
Those are going to be a real test for this team.
Yeah, those are some top teams. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if they can keep this up.
Yeah. If they can keep winning against those top teams, that'll be really impressive.
That'll be a statement.
So, what do you think is going to be their biggest challenge in these next couple of games?
I think their biggest challenge is going to be staying consistent
Yeah.
against those top teams.
Yeah.
Columbus has a really good defense.
Yeah.
And Tampa Bay obviously
Yeah.
has Vasilevsky in net, who's one of the best goalies in the world.
That's for sure.
So they're going to have to really bring their A game if they want to win those games.
Yeah. It's going to be tough.
It is.
So, those next 2 games are really going to,
A good indicator of where they're at.
good indicator of where they're at and if they can keep this up.
Exactly.
Because they could be
Could be contenders.
real contenders.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how maturely.
We'll see how it plays out.
But it's going to be exciting to watch.
Yeah. It's a really exciting team.
They're fun to watch.
They are fun to watch, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So,
We'll see it.
we'll see what happens.
See you next time.
All right. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
It's funny because, when you're on a roll like that,
Yeah.
there's almost more pressure to keep winning.
Right.
Can they sustain that? And if they lose a couple, are they going to
Right. Yeah.
start doubting themselves or...
Yeah. And are they going to start changing things up too much to try to fix it.
Exactly, yeah. Are they going to overreact to a couple losses and mess up a good thing?
Yeah, and it's tough for the coaches too.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like you said, you don't want to mess with a good thing.
Yeah.
But you also...
You got to be prepared to adapt.
Yeah, to adapt when things...
When things aren't working.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough balance.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think this early success is really good for the Jets.
I think so too.
I think it's good for the city.
It's brought a lot of excitement to the city.
Yeah, there's a buzz around the team right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah, it's been a few years.
It's really cool to see. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how they handle this.
Yeah, how they handle the success and the pressure and...
Yeah, if they can keep it going or if they kind of...
Yeah, if they let it get to their heads or if they just stay focused and...
Yeah.
You know, keep playing their game.
Yeah, and, you know, like you said...
Yeah.
They've shown flashes of brilliance.
Yeah, for sure.
So can they sustain that over
a full season?
A full 82 games.
82 games is a grind.
It's a grind, that's for sure.
It's a long season.
And then can they take it into the playoffs?
Right. That's the real test.
That's the real test.
You know, regular season success is great, but
yeah,
the playoffs are a different animal.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? For now, let's just enjoy the ride.
Absolutely.
They're a fun team to watch.
They are.
They're exciting.
And I think, you know, it's a good mix of young guys.
And veterans. Yeah. And they got some good leadership there.
They seem to have like a real good team chemistry.
Yeah.
Which I think is huge.
Yeah. So to recap.
Yeah, to recap for our listeners.
Jets are off to a great start.
Amazing start.
Exceeding expectations for sure.
Connor's been incredible.
Yeah.
But they've also gotten contributions from everybody.
Yeah, up and down the lineup.
Up and down the lineup.
Yeah, which is what you need.
Exactly. It's been a real team effort.
Exactly.
So, we've talked about the power play, obviously.
#1 in the league.
Insane.
Ridiculous.
But
their 5-on-5 play has also been good.
Yeah, it's been improving.
Which is a good sign.
Yeah.
If they can keep that up.
That's going to be key.
That's going to be key.
For sure.
Because you can't rely on the power play all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Especially come playoff time.
Especially come playoff time.
You need to be able to score 5-on-5.
Exactly. You got to be able to
win.
To win.
Yeah. So yeah, the question is,
can they keep it up?
Can they keep it going? Can they
handle the pressure?
Handle the pressure? Yeah. Can they beat those tough teams?
Exactly.
When they come up against them?
It's going to be interesting.
It can be very interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Stay tuned.
We'll be back to break it all down for you.
Absolutely.
So for our listeners out there,
do
you think the Jets can keep this up?
Do you think they're for real?
Are they contenders? Let us know what you think.
Yeah, leave a comment.
Leave us a comment. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
We'll see you next time.